Good morning, everybody, and it's Mark, an MUFC fan here again with another MUFC Realist TV News Corner. How are you guys doing today? It's a good morning. It's not that bright out, but it's nice today. I hope everyone is recovered from the stress of this weekend, the loss of Man City. The derby was horrendous, but let's get into it, guys. I hope you are having a great morning and take this time to join, like, subscribe, and share, guys. Bella? Take it away.
Welcome back to MUFC Realist TV. My name is Bella. I am a presenter and hostess of this channel. Thank you for tuning in. The show is about to begin. I want you to give this video a cheeky little like and subscribe to our channel if you have not done so yet. As you must agree that I am better looking than Mark Goldbridge. So what are you waiting for? Just do it. Smash that like button now. Let's go Reds. Buckle up. Get ready to rumble.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Mandalay Bay, Las Vegas, let's get ready to rumble!
Let's go, guys. And it's kind of an exciting day today. It's not really that bad. We have football on and we have football tomorrow. We face Newcastle. So this is just some news, bringing the roundup from this weekend, what's happening around the club today, and everything that possible, might be looking forward to tomorrow, guys. So let's get into it and see what's up, right? So first off, we're gonna start with Roy Keane and Rio Ferdinand, and they are sitting on opposite sides of the viewpoints, my guys. And Roy Keane, as everyone knows, has came out and said that Bruno Fernandes should never have been given the captain armband. He doesn't stand for a captain. He doesn't, show anything that gives Roy Keane the feeling of a proper Manchester United captain. And I would like to say that, maybe I'm not the only one, but also Rio Ferdinand kind of disagrees with this. Rio Ferdinand has said, there's no one else. Who else are we going to choose? He's took the captaincy armband off of Harry Maguire last season, gave it to Bruno, who was arguably one of our best performers last season, most consistent players throughout the season last season. And now he's had a few bad games, and we're taking the captain armband off him. Make it make sense, is what Rio Ferdinand is saying. And I don't know what you guys are thinking. Maybe you should get in the comments and let me know how you're feeling, what's going on, what is making you feel like, what are your thoughts? Do you think Bruno should keep the armband or should we give it to someone else? Who are your suggestions? What are you thinking? Get in the comments, guys. Let me know what you think. And let's move on to the next topic. Job safe. Is it? Well, according to reports, Eric Ten Hag will not be sacked if Sir Jim Ratcliffe's 25% stake happens to be successful, and he will be given time to run out his contract and to turn things around at Manchester United. And I don't know about you guys, but I think this is a great idea because over the last 10 years, we have chopped and changed managers before they could fully implement their system, right? And in so doing, accruing a number of players who are basically a jigsaw puzzle mixed bag of nuts from different managers and different systems, and he's inherited them all. And sure, he signed 8 players, but a few of his other signings are loans. So are we going to judge Ten Hag for taking responsibility for the mixed bag of nuts he's been inherited and received? I don't think so. I think we should definitely criticize his man management, some of his tactics, but at the same time, I think that we should give him time. I mean, I may not be considered a top red, guys, and I'm sure I might not share the same views as a lot of you, but I'm tired of just participating, and taking part in top 4 races. I want to win the league. And I feel like the only way we're going to do this is if we take the burn, take the hurt, take the gripe, swallow our pride, and sacrifice this season and let this manager get his tactics and his best 11 right. Man, if we even finish 10th, I'd accept that if I know next season we're gonna come out the blocks with the best 11 he has and the proper tactics that suit the team. So guys, what are your thoughts on this? I'm going to get into the chat after the next bit of information. So you guys get your comments in and we'll interact for a few minutes before I continue the show. All right. And are we going to say this is passion or petulance? As you know, Anthony came on the 85th minute of the game with very little time left and happened to get in a scrap with Doku, chopping him down and then slapping away his hand after he pointed it and touched his nose. What do you guys think about this? At the end of the day, I might think it's a little bit petulant, but at the same time, I can see the passion, the fight. You know, at the end of the day, we're not friends with Man City. It's war when the derby comes. And it should be shown that there's no friendly nature in that game. And I think more players should have put in more physical tackles, not violent, but, register some tackles so these guys know today is the derby, serious days. You know what I mean? And sure, Anthony has not been in top form. Last season he did not set the world on fire. And this season he's been dealing with accusations that has sent him out of the team for more than 6 weeks. He's just got back, had a few starts, a bit part playing, one full start, did okay, hasn't been doing great. And I think this guy needs time. This guy has a monster mentality, in my opinion, and he has ability. So we need to give him time to land. What are you guys saying in the chat right now? Let's go. Mark Davies is coming in. Good morning, my bro. How are you doing? We need new owners, new board to bring back the old United. If we get Qatar, they will back Ten Hag and he will get the players he wants. I totally agree with you, Mark Davies. At the same time, it's like we're not sure if we're going to get Qatar or Jim, but you know, I'm hoping for Qatar because as a United fan, full sail only. I don't want to see the Glazers here another month. You know what I mean? And Sir Jim effectively keeps the Glazers in power, and we will never know for sure if he's guaranteed to buy out the entire club or if he's going to be allowed to buy the entire club out. You know what I mean? Because when he buys at 25%, the Glazers could turn around and say they want double the money for another 25%. Who knows? And he could be stuck. Guys? So let's get in. Reginald Hall is coming in. I've just heard that we might go in for Cruz from Madrid. We don't want old men. We got enough for fuck sake. I'm thinking about that too, man. Like now, I've never heard that. But since you mentioned that, let me just move on to my next story, and then we maybe can talk about it because I don't think that's going to be an option for Manchester United. Mark Davies is coming back in. All of these United players should go. They don't show passion on the pitch, no heart or soul, and they don't play for the badge. That's 100%, Mark. I totally agree with you. And guys, I know my stream was a little bit late today and the timing was a bit weird, but I forgot I had a dental appointment, so I just got back, and that's why the stream started at 10:15 and not at normally at 9:30, guys. So I'm sorry about that, but thanks for joining me. Thanks for getting in. Good morning to you, Karen Reed. How are you doing today? Big up to you as well. And Yali Manmin is coming back in. Time to toss some dice. If we get Qatar, what proof do we got they will not be a disaster? That's a great question, Yali. You know what I mean? But let's just think about it like this. Right now, most of our problems are structure, and most of our problems are we don't have the funds to get rid of some of the players on big contracts that Ten Hag doesn't want in the squad anymore. And we also don't have the funds to bring in new players. So I don't think Qatar will be able to immediately spend money in the first transfer window because I think they would have to clear the debt and that might take some time. It might take a fiscal year to process the documents and all those things. But I assume that Qatar will bring best in class DOF, CEO, training staff, best in class medical teams, best in class facilities. They will probably rebuild Old Trafford to a big brand new stadium, probably 100K or 120K seater. You know what I mean? So when you think about it, right? When you think about this, then you got to understand that, it is definitely going to be an improvement as opposed to being, possibly a negative. With Sir Jim, we're not sure if he's going to have the money to invest right now. He's thinking about bringing in best in class CEO, director of football. Maybe even he might bring in some best in class medical teams and stuff like that. But as for the infrastructure, I don't think anything will happen with that in a few months or a few years after Sir Jim, because in which business do you know a minority shareholder rebuilds the business, especially if he's attempting to buy it out? He's not going to make the business more worth more than it increases the money he has to spend to buy it out. So I'm not too sure. I'm staying in the middle. Whichever one comes, like I would praise Qatar because I want a full sale. And at the same time, whoever comes, I hope they're successful. Tony Bond is coming in. Good morning. Even City fans are mocking us, singing Glazers staying 90 more years. Surely that tells the Glazers something. Glazers out. Well, I agree with that statement. And to me, every single club rivals in our distress, guys. Is like, you know what I mean? We had all these clubs during my teenage years and my younger years. We won so much. All these clubs were just looking up at us from on their knees. So I could understand how they feel. You know what I mean? Envy. Karen Reed, my husband has a dentist appointment today. LOL. I know how that is. Big up to you, Stephanie Griffith. Big up to the VR rumors. Some good news, please. And I'm going to bring you, well, this one is not that good, but I have to talk about it. Marcus Rashford was seen partying at the club, the famous nightclub China White, last night, on Sunday night after the game. And I would like everyone to take this time to not to take it out on him personally and don't attack him for that. Who knows? Maybe he needed to let off some steam. You know, like we could all sit here and complain that he didn't perform well and he has not been performing well, but the guy is human. And at the end of the day, I think it's good for him to let out some stress, whatever frustration. Hopefully that gets his mind back in the game for the next game, which is coming up very soon, tomorrow versus Newcastle. And don't forget, Jarvis is going to have the pre-game reaction to that later on this evening around 9 p.m. So you make sure to join him for that. I probably will be there, and there will be other guests. So I hope you enjoy that. Stephanie Griffith is coming in. 11 likes so far, 31 watching. Guys, can you take this time to smash that like button and share this channel around so the community grows organically? Get us above all this clickbait wankers and corporation guff. Take the time to smash that like button, guys. Thank you for joining me. Jarvis Cocker is coming in. Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing, bro? I hope you're having a nice one. Mark Davies is coming back in. We need players like clean, shows, but who are hardworking, who can be rough tackling, get stuck in, show more passion, heart, and soul, and they put in work. I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. Reggie's coming in. Why are we still talking about Qatar? Well, Reggie, it's because they're not actually totally out of the race, and we don't know who actually is in control. So there are a lot of media reports, but there's no actual concrete evidence of any. So we're just talking about it. I'm being on both sides, neutral, staying in the middle. So I must talk about left, I must talk about right, guys. So you know what I mean? It's just how it goes. Let me get right back into this. And this is the best news I can offer you guys today. And probably the last bit of news, to be fair. So I hope you guys enjoy this because this is actually exciting for me, something I've been looking forward to. And Kobe Menu is said to be set to debut against Newcastle in the Carabao Cup. It is said that Eric Ten Hag is going to shift a 3-4-2, a 4-2-3-1 formation against Newcastle, introducing the young starlet Kobe Mainu. And I've been looking forward to this young man since I've seen him played in preseason and I've been watching him in the under 18s. He is electric, guys. He's got a great touch, great ball ability. He carries the ball well. He can move it. He's got a low center of gravity, gets through spaces, finds big good passing, and he has a great shot on him. So, guys, I don't know. I'm not saying we should depend on him to be the star, but I think he's going to come in and show quality and fight himself into the team. I'm not sure if it's going to be before the end of the season or next season, but look forward to seeing this guy, guys. He's very good, and I think he's probably going to be the real deal. So, guys, tomorrow is the big one, the Carabao Cup versus Newcastle, as we defend our Mickey Mouse trophy. I hope you guys don't mind I'm saying that. I love our Mickey Mouse trophy at the end of the day. Every single trophy we win is a trophy at the end of the day, and I don't care. Big, small, we must win them all. And I'm glad that we actually won that last season. I hope that we could have derailed Manchester City and won the FA Cup, but it wasn't to be. You know what I mean? And since I don't think we might be competing for the first place in the Premier League this season, I think we definitely need to exit the Champions League group, get to the round of 16, definitely need to get back to the finals of the FA Cup and probably win, and definitely need to defend our Mickey Mouse Cup in the Carabao. So, guys, what are your thoughts? Let's get into it. What are you saying here now? Stephanie Griffith is coming in. We got 13 likes. Guys, come on, smash those likes for me. Karen Reed is coming in. Big up Jarvis. Jarvis Cocker is coming in. Steve McCullough from NCTV is joining us tonight for the Newcastle preview. It's going to be a cracking show. I think it is. Now that I remember who this guy is, it's going to be good, guys. You need to be getting on this. Don't miss the stream at 9 p.m. UK time. Be there or be square. King Stash is coming in. I want a goalkeeper that can save. I want defenders that can defend. I want a midfield that is competent on and off the ball. I want an attack that is composed. We have none of these things. And I agree with you, but like it won't happen overnight. Rome wasn't built in one day. And I think it's going to take a little bit of time for us to get that formula right with these group of players that we have. Remember, it's not FIFA, it's not FUT, so you can't just put players together from wherever and they just automatically gel. It takes time. This is the real world, and I hope you guys are a bit patient with the team this season because they're actually trying to implement a style of play, change things around, find the perfect system that works so we can be moving forward in a positive direction. Mark Davies, we haven't got any players like that at United. Bruno, Rashford, play some youth tomorrow. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, Mark. And as I just talked about Kobe Mainu, there's also young Dan Gore Jr., and I think he's been very much missed by a lot of United fans and a lot of the rivals because the young guy is very competent. I think he reminds me a lot of a Michael Carrick, kind of like a Paul Scholes type. So I'm excited to see these young players, and I'm hoping that Ten Hag turns to them and makes a huge reshuffle in the starting 11 that he has, and things change because at the end of the day, if we keep playing these players who are not showing 100%, it's not going to make sense. I think it's time to let these youth take over. Win, lose or draw, we are united, and I think if the youth will show the fight, the fans will get behind them, and who knows, we might win some games. Look at the first Carabao Cup game against Crystal Palace. The youth team more we played a B team of mostly youth, and they came out on top 3-0. We scored more goals. King Stash. When Bruno is in the midfield, we lack discipline in the midfield. The guy can't do the basics right. We have a hole in the midfield. Hannibal is better for the team. Bruno is better on the right or the bench. I kind of disagree with that statement a bit. I don't think Hannibal offers the creativity of a number 10. I think he would be better as an 8. I think as an 8, Hannibal would be great. I don't think we should be seeing Scott McTominay start ahead of Hannibal Mejbri. I think he has a lot more to offer than Scott McTominay. He's very mobile, very combative, and he's got an engine like a Ferrari. The guy roars. He's up and down the pitch. You know what I mean? He covers the most ground on the team. I'm looking forward to him and other young players taking over from some of these guys this season. And we must not forget, like at the end of the day, he can't just start you players right away. He's going to have to take his time. Also, the manager is seeing different things from us in the training session. So, guys, have some patience. Like and subscribe, people, please, and put on all the notification bells. Let's see that thumb up, guys. Do one like this for me, and it will be much appreciated. Thank you so much. Guys. And 19 likes. Guys, come on, let's get it up. MUFC Realist TV is getting smashed that thumbs up. Give Marcus Roses love and like. Big respect to you, Mick. Thanks so much for tuning in this morning. Lisa Jensen is coming in. Good morning, Mark, in the VR room. Big up to you, Lisa Jensen. Alien Tano is coming in. Hey up, bro. What's going on? He's always chatting to Stephanie. Red G. I've seen enough concrete evidence that Qatar is out. Al Jazeera does Doha News. Both outlets are financed by Qatar and won't put out fake news. Well, I mean, if they did, because I didn't see that, I mean, I don't read Arabic, but from what I've heard from my Arabic friends is that that's not the case. And I mean, if there's an NDA involved, I don't think any one of them could post anything or say anything concrete until it's established. So, because they would be in breach of that non-disclosure agreement, guys. Karen Reed, the under 21 are doing better than the first team. Yeah, but the under 21, they have changed stylistically. It's been a revamp. A lot of the young players that were there before were removed and sold this summer. So yeah, they're going through a bigger progress and turnover than the main team right now. Good morning, Reds and VR. See you soon. Mick is always in the building, guys. Jarvis, what are your thoughts on Ten Hag saying he can't play the Ajax style of football at Manchester United? Well, I kind of agree with him on that statement. I don't think we have players with the capabilities, all of them, to produce a similar stylistic play like the Ajax team of before, where he was. I think what he will do is play something very similar, right? But something with a little more directness and physicality that matches the Premier League. I think it is wise of him to try to change his style a little bit to suit the players that we have in the interim, because if he keeps his style, then we're not really going to do well, and the players who can't fit the style will be shown up, and then it's going to be a lose-lose situation. So I think he's going to implement as close to a style as Ajax as possible that also gives some form of highlight to the culture at the current Man United team. And then as soon as he gets to chop and change some more players and get in some more stylistically or players who suit his system better based on profile, I think we will see a more Ajax type style, but I don't think we're going to see the exact Ajax style. That's just my opinion. I don't know if I could be wrong. I don't know if you guys disagree with me. Say your comments below. Let me know what you guys are thinking about that. It would be nice to see. We need a captain like Roy Keane who doesn't stand any nonsense on the pitch. He will tell you the truth how the midfielders play. Well, I agree with that. And at the same time, I would say to you, Mark, some of these young players that we have on the team, they don't really like to take direction well. And as much as Roy Keane is going to be out there pissing off at players and whatever, some of these players are not receptive to those kind of things. It might cause more problems than good. I don't know. I think we need to get rid of players who don't have the discipline or the motivation. You know what I mean? To want to be better for themselves. Alien Teller was coming. Tomorrow's game could be a pivotal one. If ETH gets it wrong and we get smashed, it could be the end. Yeah, I'm worried about that, but I don't actually think we'll get smashed. I think it's going to be a tough game, but I actually think we might pull off an upset. Guys, I think Newcastle has been in really good form, but of late they haven't been. I think they've dropped some games in Europe. I can't see that, the Dortmund team being much better than Manchester United. I think Dortmund was poor. I think they had some moments of brilliance, and they caught Newcastle asleep. You know, Ajax style is being played from youth teams and up. He is right. Big facts, Reggie. Mace win next. Did you see that hockey guy got his neck sliced open? R.I.P. No, man. I'm sorry. I don't really watch hockey, but that must have been horrible. That must have been horrible. Condolences to his family, guys, and all those who watch hockey, all those who are his teammates on the team, and all those who are fans and supporters of that team. Gaz Taylor, need a balance of youth and experienced players. That has always been the United way. I agree with you, Gaz, and I think there's some things need to change, and I think it's going to start seeing changes. Last season, I think Eric Ten Hag sacrificed a few games to show up the inabilities and inequalities of some players, and I think he's doing it again, to be fair, and it's something that I think he does so that he shows the fans and everyone watching. So he shows them the reason why he's dropping those players. I'm not sure if it's the best ideology, but it's something I noticed. I don't know if anyone else has picked up on that. Gaz Taylor's coming back in. Ten Hag knows some of the squad are too weak to play the style he wants. I totally agree. The Ajax style also been played at Barcelona Football inspired by Johan Cruyff. No, I don't. I disagree with that statement, Reggie, because the Ajax style is not as tiki taka as the Barcelona style. I know the style at Barcelona was inspired by Johan Cruyff, but it also stays true to the Spanish stylistic, or the Spanish ideology of football, which is tiki taka. So it's kind of slightly different than the Ajax way. You know what I mean? Mace Windex. Ten Hag said our players can't play like Ajax. They like long ball. It's a fact. Do you see Rashford playing 1-2 passes? I've probably seen it in one season and never again. You know what I mean? So it's not stylistically the most suitable style for a lot of our players, especially some players who are the stars of our team right now. Maybe if we get to switch around some players and bring in players who can fit that style and fit the profile to play that style, we might see more of the Ajax way. 21 likes, guys. Come on, smash those likes. There's 36 people watching. Get me up to 30 likes, guys. Please, thank you this morning. It would be so nice to get up to 30 likes this morning. Spread the channel around. Help us grow the community, because we speak the realest truth. We stay neutral. We speak left, we speak right. And it's about everyone getting the information across and not just talking, based on my opinions on what I want or what any one of the pundits on this channel believe. We just believe that, we should share the truth. I see his statement as just factual. Football evolves and it's a different league. Pure Ajax style won't work in the Premier League. Even Pep changed his style coming to the Prem. Totally agreed with that statement, Jarvis. And in my opinion, I think Pep still adjusts his style every season. Like last season, we saw him with the addition of a striker. The season before, he had a false nine. Now we see like he's shifting to playing 3 center backs as opposed to playing, the flying wing backs that he had. You know what I mean? So football is always evolving, guys. We got to see what's going on. Man City don't play like prime Barcelona. Facts. Good morning, Acid Me. I hope you're doing well, man. Reggie, the U team has played against Palace. We need to start building on that team. That was the best game this season. I totally agree with you. Gaz Taylor, Ten Hag Ajax teams was a balance of youth and experienced players too. Yes, it's a fact. You know what I mean? I understand. Mark Davies, if Ratcliffe and Ineos get in with the Glazers, our club is in serious trouble. Glazers out, Glazers out, Glazers out. No to Ratcliffe and no to Ineos. I 100% agree. Probably because he became a yes man to the Glazers this season. Who are you talking about? Ten Hag? I don't think that's the case, though. I could be wrong. 24 likes, guys. Thanks for joining me. It's just going to be a short stream today, guys. I wish I could stay on longer with you, but we're going to prepare some more content for you all tonight. Join us at 9 p.m. with Jarvis Cocker and the MUFC Realist Pundits. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day today. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace, love, and banana. The guy saved us, and I think his form is getting better, and I hope you guys have a great day. Don't let it get to you guys. I know the team is not performing well, but we are Manchester United, and our team is always the greatest team. It's historically the best team in England, and we will get back to that ways. And if you guys are like me and you have faith in Erik ten Hag, you know that by the end of the season, we're never going to be in 8th. We're actually probably going to end up in top 4 or somewhere thereabouts. And we're going to find that style of play. And he's going to find his best 11. So, guys, smash that like and subscribe and share. Catch you guys later. Bella, take it away.
I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up by smashing that like button. Subscribe if you have not done so yet. If you want to take it to the next level, you can always show your appreciation to sponsor our channel by clicking below the video title, where you will see the heart icon with the text saying, thanks. Or you could buy me a cheeky little coffee by scanning this barcode, or visit this link to buy me a virtual coffee. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this content. Remember, glory, glory, Man United, Glazers out. It is green and gold until we are announced and sold. That was all from me. I wish you a good day and a great match experience, and I shall see you in the next video. Goodbye.
Thank you so much for stopping by and watching MUFC Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.